Yep.
And you're able to work with them and their whole team to get them to understand cash flow or understand what their real margin is, not their gross margin.
Yeah, absolutely. And to that point, the way we go about it is we have what we call a FinScore. It's kind of, think of it as a financial report card, right? And, because everybody can understand 0 to 100, like where am I on that scale? And so we've got, most businesses are in the 60s or 70s. It's not written to be everybody gets a B just for showing up. But by having that FinScore, it kind of takes a little bit of the pressure off of people going in. I think a lot of business owners are, especially visionaries like we talked about, they see the sea of numbers that exist on a P&L or a balance sheet, and they're just overwhelmed. There's just a lot going on. And then you start talking about how these things are interconnected, and man, they're out. And so to your point, there's people who have been doing this for 15 years who don't see that or don't get that, much less could their team be expected to be able to understand that. And so by putting it in this 0 to 100 score, FinScore, that gives them a way they can communicate with their team. And even before their team learns what is good or bad, they can see like, hey, we're a 3 out of 5 on this area. I know that here's what it would take to get to a 4. And so we kind of demystify it in a way of getting out of the pure classic finance. And then the goal is, as they develop and they're educated, they start learning the behaviors that work. How do we move the needle? We introduce more and more of the classic, financial components, so that the business owner, or to the extent that they share with their team, the rest of the team, they step up their game, right? And that's ultimately the goal, is they become real pros.